Okay, good morning. It is 5:30 in the morning. My day starts a little bit earlier than everyone else's around here. I'm working remotely and I work East Coast hours in the Pacific time zone. We're in the Pacific Coast right now, and so that means an early morning for me. I start early, yeah, I'll show you what our mornings are like here in the camper. Anne's asleep in our room, and the kids are asleep back here. So I try to be a little bit quiet first thing in the morning, but sometimes I'm on meetings too, so we'll see. First thing I do though, make coffee. Coffee, done. Next, I sit here for the next 8 hours.
Good morning. Here's a plan today. We are going to do a little day in the life video of camper life, and while we're going through our day, we're going to catch you up on some stuff that you've missed. We've been to some places that are not national parks, covered a lot of miles in this first month of travel, and if we skip to the next national park stop, we're gonna miss some stuff that's happened. So we're gonna go through a day in the life. We're gonna catch you up on some of what you've missed. That's the plan for today. Come along. At this point in the day, we've got Tim working away in his spot, and all the kiddos are still snoozing. Now I am getting breakfast ready for the kids. They are having blueberry bagels and blueberry yogurt. I thought it would be fun for us to see how many times I do dishes on this particular day. Dishes are a constant job in RV living. special outing this morning.
Total normal workday activity.
It is not.
Weekday, day in the life activity.
We are.
Every day we do this. Don't let her lie to you.
We're driving to a pie shop that we passed.
Like I said, every day.
Because I feel like we've been under vlogging the pies. We have been trying pies, but we have not vlogged all the pies. But that reminds me that actually the first thing we did when we left Glacier National Park was stop for gas. And while we stopped for gas, Tim sent me across the parking lot to a pie store to get pie. Okay, so put the Huck Pie footage here. My family has sent me from that gas station to walk over here to the Huckleberry Patch, which claims to have world famous Huck Pie. So we're gonna find out what kind of pie they have here. Okay, I did it. I got the Huck Pie obtained. Said we have one kind of pie. It's Huck Pie. Do you want a slice or a whole pie? I went with this. Tim's done getting fuel. Next stop, Idaho.
Huck Pie?
Huck Pie was fine.
It was not the best pie.
It was fine. Not a must if you're passing through West Glacier, I would say. We got our pie. We went with a triple berry pie, and it's $22, which is like
Win.
exactly. The Huck Pie was going to be $45 if I bought a Huck Pie.
A whole one.
That's insane. It's too much money for a pie. And
it was mid.
It was not worth it. Okay. $22. Triple berry pie.
I'm in.
Obtained. Okay, so we dry camped at Glacier for a week. At the end of that time, all our laundry was dirty. The camper was dirty. We were dirty. We were probably out of food, I don't remember. So we knew that we were going to Idaho and we were going to have a little bit of a recovery week.
Yes.
Our week changed a little bit.
Oh my God.
So we got to Idaho and parked the camper, got set up. We had the kids outside because I was gonna mop the floor because we needed to like clean up after our week of dry camping.
Well, let's back up a minute.
Okay.
All day. It was not a long drive. It was about 3 hours total. We stopped for lunch. It was not a long day of driving. Otto was in distress, I would say, the entire drive. Stressed out. I don't know. Wasn't right.
He was not okay. We knew he was not okay.
So we got into the camper. Everyone got settled in a little bit. We were watching. I think I was watching football actually, and we were trying to get Otto settled, and it just wasn't happening. And unfortunately, he laid down and passed away. Very suddenly, very traumatic for us. We knew when we left on this trip that this could happen.
But we knew this could happen, but we did not think that him like imminently dying was the most likely scenario. We thought it would be a couple years.
Yes. And like me and Ann talked a lot during this time, like a lot of like, could we have done things differently? Like, did we cause this? Like, but like, he had a bad heart. We knew that. He grew a lot in the 3 weeks we were on the road. I don't know if maybe you can show a before and after that shows that. I don't know. But we saw it, and at the end of the day, his heart could not support his growth spurts that he was going through, and
yes,
it was sad.
It was really sad. It was really hard. The kids were really sad. We had to figure out what to do with him.
Yeah, so like first step was, there was immediate grieving. The next step is, we were in a place we didn't know anything about. It was a Sunday, everything was closed, and me and Ann had to figure out, what do we do with our our puppy.
Dog. That's yeah. In our camper.
Anne took on a lot of that, especially the next day, because we couldn't do anything with him that day because everything was closed and there was nothing to do. And so the next day, Anne called around everywhere to find something that she could do, and you found something that worked out for us, because everyone was, well, we can process him, but it's going to take a week or two to get him back, and like that doesn't work for us.
So we found a place. So we found ourselves in Spokane because we had to drive to Spokane to drop off the dog at the doggy funeral home. So I have a little bit of footage because we we walked around there's a waterfall in downtown Spokane. So we hiked around that, and that was like cool to see. Yeah. Greetings from Washington State. So we are actually traveling through Idaho this week, but this afternoon we find ourselves in Spokane, just over the Washington border. And so we're in downtown Spokane because there's some waterfalls here in Riverfront Park. So that's what we're up to this afternoon. Benjamin, are you doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fast. That's so fast.
Yeah, I think there is too. Like down there, down here. So the Spokan Falls said somewhere it's the largest urban waterfall. This is upper falls and lower falls. There's all different pieces. Yeah, I wouldn't want to swim through there. Upper falls, lower falls, it's like extensive. Middle falls, sideways. Okay, that was pretty cool. Yep. That was a lot of extensive waterfalls. A lot of water moving through downtown Spokane. Who liked it?
Yeah, fun.
There you go. The waterfall was really cool. Yeah, I think our time in Idaho was always going to be only a week and pretty chill. It was basically a stopover between Montana and Washington, and it got more chill because we had to well, it wasn't even a week that we were in Idaho.
4 or 5 days.
Because we had to deal with the dog. Yeah. And so
we also did some hiking around Coeur d'Alene, which I think you got a little bit of fun.
Yeah, we also did a fun hike around the lake in Coeur d'Alene, which I'll put in our hike. That was good. Hello. Greetings, welcome to Idaho.
We're here in Coeur d'Alene and we are doing some exploring after work and school, and we're basically downtown by the lake, and we're doing a hike, Tubbs Hill. You basically walk around this hill down by the lake, and we're gonna check it out. It's 2 miles.
All right.
See what it's all about. It's pretty windy today and smells like fire.
Yeah, so windy, so hazy, air quality questionable. Let's go on a hike. We walked around downtown Coeur d'Alene a little bit. We went to the library to make copies since this is a day in the life video.
Oh man.
These are the things you have to do when you live in a camper. We're back in this position again where I'm going to be at the library here in 2 days making copies again.
Yeah.
When you're homeschooling your kids and traveling, maybe I'll ask Santa for a printer for Christmas. Yeah, so it was always gonna be chill, but like we didn't have a lot of recording because it was just a really weird stop.
Yeah.
Now, in the event that you're only here for puppy content, I get it, and don't leave because we are working on it. We are obviously owed a replacement puppy.
A healthy puppy.
Healthy puppy. We did have an option of trading Otto for a healthy puppy as soon as we found out that he was not healthy, and we decided to let him live out his time with us and our family. And he went to 2 national parks. 2 days before he died, he was illegally hiking in Glacier National Park and adventuring, and we feel like
gave him what
we
could.
did that. He had like as happy of a life as he could. He loved people. Campgrounds are great for that.
Yeah.
Otto was in his soul, he was every old man at a campground who wants to talk to you while you're dumping your tanks. That was Otto. Like, every person he wanted to see and be friends with.
Yeah.
Like, loved people, had a happy life, was a great dog. We wish it was longer, but it wasn't. But we are working. We do still fundamentally want a dog. So don't leave if you like puppy content, because there probably
might be
more puppy content
in the near future
forthcoming. So that was our trip to
Idaho. Yeah. Everyone, like I said,
we'll go back.
Yeah.
Idaho is super cool.
Oh my gosh, we loved Idaho.
And the funeral home guy was like, "Oh my gosh, there's this lake. It's an hour away. It's got moose," and like we just couldn't do that stuff. So we will be back in Idaho.
To see, So,
sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we take our pie home and feed our kids lunch?
We should definitely do that.
Love
Day
it.
in the life happening.
Okay. I wasn't gonna record this because I'm a nice person.
But they're here for the content, and especially pastry content. Who's not here for pastry content?
Okay, like and subscribe if you're here for pastries.
All right, comment below.
So the pie is for everybody, but we might have gotten some donuts to sample.
They were selling donuts in there, so we decided to try them.
Right. We used restraint on. I put this here so we can try donuts.
Yeah.
Let's try that. Yeah, we used restraint. We didn't get like the half dozen of donuts. We just got.
We got one pumpkin donut
and one apple cider donut, just to like sample, because maybe they do it different west of the Mississippi. They might make these things.
You know, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Okay, which is which?
That's the pumpkin one, and this is the apple cider one.
Okay.
You go first.
I'm going pumpkin first.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so crispy. Look at that. That's really good. 10 out of 10 on the pumpkin donut. Like, so good.
The donuts are good. Like, they're good donuts. The flavors are not my favorite. I'm not a big apple cider fan or pumpkin fan. Yeah, come at me. But yeah, the donut itself is very good.
This pumpkin donut is...
That's everything for you, huh? Is that what you're gonna say?
It's very good.
Yeah, they're good. They're very good. Don't let me dissuade you. They're very good.
Okay. Now we're gonna go home and make lunch.
That's right.
Because we're starving. I'm cleaning up all the lunch dishes here for dishes washing session number 2 on the day. And then it is time to sweep, which is probably the second most prevalent camper task, is sweeping up the floor. now I have moved on to intermittently editing while homeschooling. And apparently I'm discussing with Evelyn how to build a house. I don't know, couldn't tell you. It is 3:30. Tim is still in there working. The kids are working on some art. So I'm gonna work out a little bit before we head out on our, we have a exciting Halloween activity this evening. So like usually Tim works until 2 or 3 and then we go do something. And it might be like groceries, which we're also doing tonight, and or it might be something fun. So tonight we're gonna pick up our grocery order and we're going to go to a Halloweeny thing for the kids. But we gotta get him done with work first. This guy's finally done working.
Maybe. There might be a little bit more. But
What?
Eh.
Jeez.
3:30. 5:30 to 3:30. Long hour.
That really is a long day, yeah. Okay, so this is an anticlimactic clip. You're done, maybe.
Done working. It is 3:30. We still have the rest of the day ahead of us. There's not going to be as many adventures today, I don't think, like we have done in the past.
So normally,
Hiking to a waterfall or
Yeah.
climbing to a continental divide, or that kind of stuff. But we are going to do something. I
but
think.
this time of day we usually do something.
Yeah.
But that might be. Yesterday we went to Target.
It's true.
Um,
We work out at this point.
Workout.
Which
It's really cold
show
out
us
there.
your
I had to
show us
put
your
on-
workout setup out here.
Oh, my setup.
Yeah, how do you work out on the road?
Oh well, it's not good. I have a mat and my weights here and my little iPad. That's my.
And the chair for all of her fans.
Yeah, if anyone wants to watch, they can just sit right there
Yeah.
in the chair.
And there's cup holders for your beverage while you're watching. It's a whole entertainment section.
It's really it's different every week. It's different every
Yeah,
week,
it is.
and
This
this
is a good
one
situation
because it's
for
got a
working
paved
out.
pad, like pine needles, bumpy ground is always a problem.
Yeah.
That's when we upgraded to the really thick yoga mat.
Yeah.
Because like it helps a little bit mitigate like the effects of gravel, but no.
And this is a really nice campground too.
This is a really nice campground.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. Okay, well, Tim's gonna find out what he's gonna do now that work's done. I'm gonna go work out and shower and get ready to have a little adventure this afternoon, evening.
Evening, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. And also, the kids are done with school and such. Did you already tell them that? They're done with school. And Evelyn, what are you up to?
Making art.
Art. We have an artist in the family.
Well, that's Ben's, that's Colin's too.
Yeah. Love it. Flower, pig, and
That's actually a wolf.
that's a wolf.
Or fox.
It's a pink fox.
Yeah.
Got it. Not a pig. It looks like a pig.
I like the gradient in the color there.
Yeah.
I did
Okay.
art. You want to see?
Yeah.
I'm getting ready because Friday is art day for homeschool, and so I had to get these papers ready for art day tomorrow for homeschool.
What did you do here?
I had to print bubble wrap to make texture on this
Oh, cool.
paper, a textured pattern on the paper.
Textured pattern. Love it. Okay. Ben's in here reading. What are you reading, boy?
Oh, I can get my shoes now. Yay.
Do not eat potatoes.
Love it. And Colin is doing what?
Legos.
Legos in his bed, as any great RV kid does.
Colin, we are doing like this day in the life video, but we're also recapping our experience in Idaho. And I don't remember if I have a clip or not about the potatoes. If I do, we will insert it here. Okay, Colin, what are we having for dinner?
We're having Idaho potatoes.
Okay, let's see your bag of Idaho potatoes. Nice. They even have the great state of Idaho on them.
Yeah.
Do you know what we're doing with the Idaho potatoes?
What?
We're going to put like chili and cheese on top. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Who's been so excited to try some Idaho potatoes? You have? Ben, have you wanted to try some Idaho potatoes?
I do.
All right, it's happening.
Yeah.
But right there. But we got. Talk me through the Idaho potato situation.
Idaho is famous for potatoes.
Okay, so when we were in Idaho,
We got
pretty
Idaho
much
potatoes,
when we
right?
crossed the border,
Yeah.
the kids were like, when do we get the potatoes?
Yeah.
Like, turns out they don't issue them at the border, right? They assumed potatoes was all we were eating while we were there. And we were able to score ourselves a bag of
Idaho potatoes.
Idaho potatoes.
Didn't we have steak that night too?
Probably. That sounds delicious. What has Dad gotten us today, Colin?
Idaho potatoes.
Some Idaho potatoes. So
heavy.
I'm gonna cut them up, and we're gonna eat some wedges tonight, made of Idaho potatoes, right?
Grown in Idaho. There's the
So
seal of approval.
are they better than other potatoes that you've had, Colin?
Yes.
Yes. They're definitively better.
Yeah, they're just different and they're just better.
Wow. Okay. Tim out here cooking on your Greystone,
Right.
making us some dinner. I feel like I need a disclaimer that this dinner is very like camping dinner,
Oh yeah.
and so I feel like we're putting in our day in life video like we eat like hot dogs every
No,
night.
we do not.
And I just want to point out this is very
Not.
out of character. Tomorrow we're having turkey chili, cornbread. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, look, we got a nice
It's happening.
little sunset.
Blinding, but happening.
Yeah, thinking about happening. Oh, there you go. Thinking about happening out here. We're recording before we get in the car because it's gonna be a little dark in there, I think. We are headed to a local Halloween
A local haunt.
extravaganza. See what it's all about.
Hopefully it's not too scary.
Come along. Hopefully not, but I mean our kids are getting bigger, so
Yeah. They'll be
if it was a little scary, I'd be alright.
The heart may be cold, but nothing warms it like a chest full of gold. So give it here, or I'll pry it from your lifeless hands.
There's a skeleton alligator down here. He's fun.
Boy, come! These ghostly tales be billowing and keep that corn for a curtain thunder. Now
These mermaids.
They died while they were having a party.
Yep. The DJ back there. Oh, the DJ is all sparkly too.
They did.
That's creepy. Oh no, they're in jail.
I knew you'd come back one day. You never could resist your run.
Oh, do you love me, Ram?
I'd be happy to trade the run for the podcast gold.
What's that now?
The gold for the run. And if you don't give it to me, I'll send your precious run to Kingdom Come.
Tim, we didn't vlog picking up our grocery order.
Whoops, but we did it anyway.
Something about being in the Walmart pickup line just does not make me want to start vlogging. Number one, it's pie time.
Yeah!
These guys are playing a game.
Do you really know your kid?
Can we review? Hi. Can we review the pirate experience as
That was
a group?
10 out of 10. I loved it.
Pirates of Started the P.
Oh, it did?
Okay, 10 out of 10 from Tim.
10 out of 10. It was awesome. They, the show that they put on was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Super
It
fun.
was mostly
Also 10 out of 10.
skeletons.
5
Mostly
stars.
skeletons.
10 out of 10.
I loved it.
100%.
Very-
5 stars
Yeah.
funniness.
It was,
Funny.
I mean,
Yeah.
for a neighborhood decoration thing, like, that was awesome.
Yeah, they put on this show 3 times a night, 4 nights a week.
Yeah, coordinating
October?
4 households. Like,
Well, then there were like the 4 households did like the show,
there were
but
probably
that was a
15
really
houses of decoration.
big cul-de-sac that was all decorated. Yeah,
I can't imagine, like, putting this all together.
very fun.
Because it was animatronics and lighting and smoke and sound and projections. Like, it was cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I was satisfied.
Are we feeling in the holiday mood now?
Yes.
There you go.
I'd
Pie
Pie.
time. Now I'm in the pie mood.
say
I'm always in the pie. Hey, that's a wrap on day in the life of camper living. I don't, probably didn't come across. It never does. I don't know.
What doesn't come across?
I don't know. What it's like here in the camper.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a pretty typical day. Except for the pie thing. That was not typical, but...
And the pirates. Pie.
Well, like,
Pirates.
we always try to do something, though.
We do.
I don't know. That's one thing, yeah. We'll
That's
get
the
into
other,
it,
like, we watch a lot of movies. I was thinking about this a little bit. I was
Yeah.
reflecting a little bit today. Like, very frequently in the evening we watch a movie all together. But it's because, like, by that point, maybe if we were at home, that would be the time when people, like, divide into their separate
right.
space.
They'll work
But
together.
we've already had that time in the day. Because, like, when the kids finish school, they can go, like, to technology or whatever.
Yeah.
And so everyone's already had, like, enough time alone. So it's
Also, there's
very
nowhere, like, we live in a camper, there's nowhere to go. Like,
Yeah.
you do things together.
And then, like, the sun goes down. We watch a lot of movies around here.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, we're not, like, doing a hike or going to see
or, like,
pirates.
actually doing something. Yes. So.
But there's also a lot of errands that happen, which sometimes happens during the day, sometimes it happens after work. Just depends. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a good day.
And next week, we're gonna take you with to Olympic National Park.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
So, back in another national park. We're better at vlogging national parks. So come back for that.
That our daily life?
Yes.
Yeah.
So come back for that.
Yeah.